all my brilliance, I said, let's stop catering and let's just make food. Because that's the part that we're good at. And so that's what we did. We sold our building in Chamblee, we downsized, and found a little hole in the wall in Roswell.
Welcome back to Brew Talks. I'm Steve Stroud, Executive Director of Roswell Inc., the economic development organization in the city of Roswell. And I am excited. My friend, Kat Plant, is with us in the house. Welcome.
Thank you for having me, Steve. I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, this is an exciting day. Love Kat's. Well, you're going to get into what she does, but got to give a plug. Love her chicken salad. It is like to die for. A cracker, a potato chip, and chicken salad, and you're in heaven. Just saying.
It's the simple things in life.
Simple things. Hey, I'm an easy guy. I'm just saying. Welcome to our show. We love the fact that entrepreneurs in this city have a chance to talk about what they do, and you are an entrepreneur. So tell us a little bit about the history of Peach of a Party.
All right. Well, a Peach of a Party is my family business. My mom started the company back in 1982, actually just down the street from here in Roswell, in our kitchen. She started it out. She was a single mother of 3, working from home, and she honestly didn't know what she wanted to do. So she kind of came up with a nebulous name, A Peach of a Party. She was a seamstress and would help out with bridesmaids' dresses and weddings and whatnot. She kind of became the helper bee. It was like the dawn of Martha Stewart times. And she was just kind of around and helped people with things. These weddings where she was doing seamstress work, she started getting more and more involved and started cooking for them. She was always good at cooking. Wasn't a chef or anything like that. Had never worked in a restaurant or had any kind of training, but she could make good food. So that kind of developed, and she became a caterer. She's a caterer out of our kitchen at home. And over the years, it got bigger and bigger. And so we got a house that had a bigger kitchen. And then it got too big for the house with the bigger kitchen. So she built a commercial kitchen in our basement in Roswell, still on the other side of Roswell. And it was
on the east side, right?
It was legal back then.
Yes,
no, this is actually on the west side.
Oh, on the west side. Okay.
It was legal back then, so you could do that. You could have a commercial kitchen there.
Yes.
But it got bigger and bigger, and so we moved into a strip center, had a very full, we just kept getting bigger. We were a catering company, and it worked for us. Then we moved again because we needed a bigger space.
Because you moved to Chamblee for a while.
We were in Chamblee. We were in Roswell, and then we were in Sandy Springs, and then we were in Chamblee for 12 years, and then COVID hit.
Yes.
And
the world changed.
And it wasn't that fun. My mom had passed away, a few years before that at this point. My husband and I...
Your husband's a great chef, by the way.
Is a great chef.
Shout out.
Yes. He actually does everything. He does all the stuff. I just get all the glory.
He's great.
But, COVID hit, and we were like, things had changed, and we didn't really want to do catering anymore. We knew that it was going to be different. And honestly, we wanted to change. And in all my brilliance, I said, let's stop catering and let's just make food. Because that's the part that we're good at. And so that's what we did. We sold our building in Chamblee, we downsized, and found a little hole in the wall in Roswell, where I was born and bred, and where we raised our kids. We wanted to be part of the community, so
You stayed here the whole time. You lived here.
Yeah, I've lived here the whole time. But yeah,
you went to Roswell High.
Yes, I did. My brother and sister went to the old Roswell High. I went to the new Roswell High. I went to the original Crabapple. I'm definitely from here. But yeah, so now we're business owners here, and it's given us a totally different view of the city and made us much more involved and in the know of what's going on, which is really fun.
Yeah, well, it's neat. We cross paths a lot of different ways. during a week. And it's really neat, though, when I think back about, because I remember when your mom went into business, wasn't that long after that she went into business, we did some printing for her.
Oh.
Back in the day, yeah, the old Stroud's printing days.
I did not know that. That's wonderful.
Isn't that wild? Yeah, there's always a connection. When you've been here as long as I have, you got a little bit of connection with something, right?
Right.
But I do remember that, and I actually remember when you moved to Sandy Springs, because I was like, anytime somebody moved too far, I was like, oh God, they're going to be out of our little circle of possibility of doing business. But that never really happened. And, just to see that business flourish, she grew that thing a lot.
She did. My mom was not a businesswoman. Like I said, she had no training. Like, not only did she not have any training in cooking, she had no business training. No. She had an art degree. I have an anthropology degree. It's not very useful, but we figure things out. That's just how we are.
But
so
that's right. You've landed on your feet. So I remember you came, and I remember when you came back to Roswell and said, we're leasing this building over on Oak Street. We're going to open a market. Tell us about what that model looks like, because most people don't know you have a full-blown commercial kitchen.
Yes.
That I will tell you right now, there are restaurants in Roswell that do not have a kitchen as nice as their kitchen.
I'm gonna say that most of the restaurants in Roswell don't have a kitchen. All
right, I'll go on record. It is an amazing kitchen.
It's big.
Yes,
we have. I believe in the long game. I'm not about like a flash in the pan.
Right.
Like we're slow burn is our motto at A Peach of a Party. Like, we don't want to be the new fun thing or whatever. We want to be the thing that you have forever.
Yep.
And so when we built this kitchen, because we built it from scratch, we put every last bit into this thing. We're looking to the future.
Right.
We're always looking to. We want to be around for just decades and decades to come.
And you will, because you produce a product that not only do you sell out of your store, but you go to how many farmers markets?
We've downsized. We're only at 3 farmers markets.
Only 3 on a Saturday.
3 in a week. 1 on Thursday, 2 on Saturday, and then which keeps us on our toes. And then we do the occasional pop-up here and there.
Yeah.
We're excited to be part of the little market on Oak Street that's doing a monthly pop-up.
That's nice.
At 5-4 Meadery and Weston Peak on Oak Street. We've got a fun group of...
It's a good time had by all,
yes.
So come out.
Yes, it's great for the midweek. But so we do those. Those are a lot of work. They're a lot of fun. They're great for like direct dealing with your customer base. And then we also do a good bit of wholesale.
That's the part that I was amazed how many
we do a
shops.
lot. We have a lot of stores that carry our product in the Atlanta area, in the metro Atlanta area, but then also we go to Highlands, North Carolina. We are about to open with a store in Amelia Island, Darien, Georgia. We've got, like, we're around.
You are starting,
we're around.
yeah, and you're able, and you're set up so that you can do that.
Yes,
right? Because you've got FDA,
USDA. We are under USDA inspection, which it's not that we do organic product or not that kind of USDA. USDA in that we are supervised and under inspection from the federal government. I share an office with a federal inspector. He is in our kitchen every day, making sure that what we say that we are selling is what we're selling. It's a very high standard that we work to. So I promise your food is good and wholesome when you get it from us.
Yes, it is. Well, it tastes as good as it is.
Yes.
So tell us about some of the products.
So our meat and potatoes, what we are known for is our casseroles.
Grab and go.
Grab and go. We love it when you come and visit us, but you do have to leave.
No staying.
We cater to the families and people that want to eat at home, that want to have really good food, but don't necessarily want to sit in a restaurant. Most of what we do is a 4-size serving casserole that you can buy refrigerated or frozen in our store. Poppy seed chicken is by far, in a way, our best seller. People just love that. But chicken pot pie, King Ranch. We've got a great beef taco casserole.
You do breakfast stuff.
We do breakfast stuff. I'll tell you that beef taco casserole used to be Andy Williams' favorite, but
Really? Oh, is he moving up?
he's
Yeah, he's moving on.
He's too skinny
I'll
for us now.
We'll work on that.
We'll work on that.
Yeah, no.
But we have a variety of different dishes that it's just good food. It's nothing fancy. It's nothing that if you wanted to spend time in your kitchen, you could make everything that we make.
Right.
But you don't want to. And ours is good.
Yours is good.
It's good. It's all handmade. It is, boiled on the bone chicken, hand picked. There's nothing but good quality stuff in there.
Well, part of what your success has been, and you've just recently expanded.
We have just recently expanded.
And how exciting was that?
It was very exciting. So when we opened our store, it was during COVID.
Yep.
It was a very strange time. We weren't even planning on having a store to begin with. We were just going to have a kitchen. But then we figured since we're going to be there during the day, we might as well have
people
come in if they want to. But that was not our plan. But they did come, and they kept coming. And our tiny little store was extremely uncomfortable very quickly. So we had to expand. So we took over the unit next to us, knocked through a wall, and now we have enough room we've tripled our retail space, but we also have warehouse space for.
Which is key.
Yeah, we have been able to do after hours events with different organizations and whatnot. Hint, if you ever want to do something. But we've been able to expand what we're able to do on our own. More refrigeration, more freezer space for grab and go. But we've also expanded our gift and goods items. We have our dish towel selection is incredibly popular, which is who'd have thunk that people love dish towels
Chicken
as much as they do.
And dish towels.
But yeah, it's perfect for hostess gifts, people that have had babies that are in the hospital, dealing with illness, housewarming, newlyweds. We've got all kinds of stuff. You can get them food because people love getting food as gifts.
People love food.
But then you also a little knick-knack to go along with it. Gift cards, bags, all kinds of fun stuff.
Well, it's really cool, too, because, again, you expanded, the business is growing, you're giving back to the community. You're one of our coffee sponsors for our Coffee Connect, so thank you. And, my God, if you have not had that French
Creme
toast.
brulee French toast casserole.
Oh,
Steve
my
loves that.
Lord. It puts you in a coma in about 22 seconds. But it's
you'll be
the
happy.
best. It's a happy coma. It's definitely a happy coma. But, you're finding your niche, which is key because what you just said earlier, you're trying to build a long-term base.
Yeah.
You're not the latest, greatest fatty restaurant that somebody's
There is nothing trendy or hip about casseroles.
No.
And I accept that. That's okay. I don't mind that at all. But you know what? You don't want to have the latest and greatest every night.
No.
But comfort food will
always
be
be there. It's not going out of style anytime soon.
No.
Kat, thank you for joining us today. Thank you for sharing your love and passion for food and your family.
Yes.
Because it's a family affair. Everybody is working there.
I would like to point out something else, though.
Yes.
So we do have a new member of the family at the store. So you should all come by and visit our latest foster fail, Tiny.
Oh, Tiny.
We have our newest English Bulldog that is so fun that she is now, she's our shop dog. So she's going to be there.
I love
most
a
days.
shop dog.
Yes.
Dogs are always welcome here at the center.
I should have asked ahead of time.
Yes,
she
we
come
should have brought her with you.
She does not play in the kitchen.
No, that FDA.
Our USDA inspector
USDA.
would not approve, but she is allowed in the store and in my office.
Oh,
so
that's awesome.
Come by and visit her.
We will definitely do that. Thank you for coming on today. And as we always say, it's a great day to do business in Roswell, Georgia.
Yeah, it is.
Let's do some business. Peach of a party. See ya.